Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Coco Gauff and Ben Shelton glow in yellow in new commercial together. Coco Gauff and Ben Shelton dazzled in vibrant yellow during a recent commercial shoot. The two American tennis stars were recently featured in an advertisement for Bose, an American audio equipment company. In addition to their collaboration with Bose, both athletes boast impressive sponsorship portfolios. Shelton is backed by several prominent brands, including On, Yonex, and Rolex, while Gauff enjoys partnerships with New Balance, Head, Miu Miu, Rolex, and Ray-Ban Meta, among others. Coco Gauff and Ben Shelton feature in new Bose commercial. Recently, Bose's official social media accounts shared an advertisement video featuring Gauff and Shelton, both elegantly attired in bright yellow ensembles, promoting the new SoundLink Plus portable speaker from the Citrus collection. Alongside the commercial video, the audio equipment company also shared a series of pictures of Shelton and Gauff posing with the speaker. On the tennis side, Gauff most recently competed in her first grass court match of the season in Berlin. Seeded second, she began her campaign in the second round after receiving a first-round bye. In her opening match, she faced qualifier and eventual runner-up Wang Xinyu and was defeated in straight sets, 6-3, 6-3. Shelton, meanwhile, kicked off his grass court season at the 2025 Boss Open in Stuttgart, where he advanced to the semi-finals before falling to eventual runner-up Alexander Zverev, 7-6, 8, 7-6, 1. He then participated in the Queen's Club Championships, where he lost in the first round to lucky loser Arthur Rinderknecht 7-6, 5, 7-6, 4. Most recently, the world number 10 competed at the 2025 Mallorca Championships. He was the top seed at the tournament and began his campaign in the second round after receiving a first-round bye. He faced compatriot Lerner Tien in his opening match and lost 6-4, 7-6, 2. Coco Gauff and Ben Shelton will next compete at Wimbledon 2025. Gauff and Shelton are next set to compete at the 2025 Wimbledon Championships, scheduled to take place from June 30th to July 13th, 2025, at the All England Lawn Tennis and Croquet Club in Wimbledon, London. Both Gauff's and Shelton's best performance at the grass court major has been reaching the fourth round. Shelton achieved this milestone once in 2024, while Gauff has accomplished it thrice, in 2019, 2021, and 2024. Last year, the two-time Grand Slam champion defeated Caroline Dolehide, Anka Tidoni, and Soni Kartal in the first three rounds, respectively, before losing to Emma Navarro in the fourth round. On the other hand, Shelton, seeded 14th in the 2024 Wimbledon Championships, began his campaign by defeating qualifiers Mattia Bellucci and Lloyd Harris in the first two rounds. He then won against Denis Shapovalov in the third round, but ultimately fell to top seed Jannik Sinner in the fourth round. The sun had barely begun its descent over Los Angeles when the cameras rolled. A rooftop tennis court perched above the city was bathed in the golden hue of late afternoon, the skyline shimmering like a dream. It was the kind of light that cinematographers craved, pure magic. But today, it wasn't just the sunlight that turned heads. Coco Gauff stood at the baseline in a glowing yellow tennis dress, neon, futuristic, yet elegant. The fabric pulsed subtly, like it was alive, catching the rhythm of her movement. Across the net, Ben Shelton bounced on the balls of his feet, his yellow warm-up jacket gleaming like electric fire. The two athletes faced each other with smirks, energy crackling between them like a live wire. Scene 1, the director called. Let's get the glow. This wasn't just another sportswear ad. It was a revolution. Two sparks of the new generation. Coco Gauff had never been one to shy away from a statement. At just 21, she was already a Grand Slam champion and the face of a movement, both on and off the court. She played with fire in her eyes and calm in her veins, blending speed, strategy, and soul in every shot. Ben Shelton, on the other hand, was the thunder to her lightning. His serves were missiles, his presence loud and infectious. He played with a kind of joy that was rare in pro sports, every match a party, every win a reminder that tennis could still surprise you. When the idea for the commercial was pitched, it felt almost cosmic. They're the sun and the spark, the ad agency rep had said. We want glow, not just in color but in energy. We want to show what the future looks like. The concept was simple. Two stars, dressed in cutting-edge apparel with embedded fiber optic tech, play under dusk skies as their clothes react to their movement. Each swing, sprint, or serve would trigger radiant pulses of yellow light, like the sun bursting through a cloud. The tagline: "Ignite the game." The shoot. The commercial's first scene was shot in silence, save for the whoosh of rackets slicing air. Coco lunged for a backhand, and her dress flared like a sunrise. Ben countered with a jump smash that sent a ripple of gold down his sleeves. Each moment felt choreographed by nature itself. But it wasn't all flash. During a break, sitting side by side with lemon slices in their water bottles, they talked quietly. "You think they'll actually see what we're doing here?" Coco asked, adjusting her glowing wristband. Ben leaned back. "You mean the lights?" "No," she laughed. "I mean, us. Two black athletes, front and center. Not just showing up, but showing out." Ben nodded, his smile softening. "They'll see it. And if they don't, we'll shine brighter." Their fist bump sparked a flash that the camera crew caught, unscripted and perfect. Off-court brilliance. In the second scene, the rooftop transformed into a neon-lit dreamscape. They weren't just tennis players anymore, they were avatars of sport and culture, glowing with confidence and purpose. Slow-motion shots captured Coco's hair whipping through the air like a flame, her footwork so graceful it looked like dance. Ben, ever the showman, hurled a 140 miles per hour serve that exploded in yellow rings when it hit the court. Between takes, Coco recorded a short clip for her social media. "Y'all ready for the future? Because we brought the sun with us." Ben chimed in from behind, "And we serve it hot." Millions would watch that 15-second video before the ad even dropped. The campaign wasn't just about selling clothes, it was a movement wrapped in fabric and fluorescence. The symbolism of yellow. In design meetings, there had been long discussions about the color yellow. It wasn't just aesthetic, it was intentional. Yellow was energy. Yellow was joy. Yellow was the color of defiance, the glow of change. Historically underrepresented in luxury and performance wear, black athletes were often shown in power poses, stoic or aggressive. Rarely in joy. Rarely in light. This commercial changed that. It said, "We're here. We're powerful. And we're shining." The glow caught on. When the campaign dropped, it broke the internet. Clips of Coco gliding across the court with solar elegance, and Ben leaping in yellow fire became instant GIFs. Music producers remixed the sound of Coco's grunt and Ben's racket clash into beats. Fashion blogs called it the golden age of tennis. Teenagers across the country asked for the glow gear by name. But more importantly, something deeper caught on. At parks in Atlanta, Miami, Compton, and the Bronx, kids showed up with yellow sweatbands, homemade or store-bought, channeling their inner Coco or Ben. Tennis didn't look so far away anymore. It looked like something you could glow into. A final scene. The last shot of the commercial wasn't scripted. The camera crew kept rolling as Coco and Ben walked toward the edge of the rooftop, city lights flickering below. The sun had fully set, but they still glowed, subtly, rhythmically, like twin stars in orbit. "You ever think about how far we've come?" Coco asked, voice soft. Ben tilted his head. "You mean us? Or tennis?" "Both." He thought for a moment. "It's not about the destination. It's about making sure the light never dies out. As long as we glow, they'll follow." The director called cut, but the moment lingered. Epilogue, beyond the ad. Weeks after the ad aired, sales of the Glow line tripled projections. But that wasn't what Coco and Ben remembered most. It was the letter from a 12-year-old girl in Detroit who said, "I used to think tennis wasn't for people who looked like me. Then I saw you two glowing like superheroes. Now I want to play, too." That was the real glow. Not the lights. Not the gear. But the spark they passed on.